Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Yellow, 22.
Right to the air to open this one up. Get this complete right side to Otten. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. He's to the 15. And he will score. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to be taken down on the other side, the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
Come on, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Down, ready.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And it's just a really nice job responding after giving up that early touchdown. And sometimes adversity early in the game can kind of be a good thing, Mike. It kind of snaps guys in and says, hey, we got to lock in, dial into our game plan, dial into our prep. So came out a little sloppy, gave up the opening drive score. Now they settle down and they're able to get a stop.
Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Nix. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
At the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 24 now, here is second and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Denver. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
Make the
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Denver Broncos. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And here we go at Mile High. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. No, you're not seeing things incorrectly, folks. You do not need glasses. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10.
Ready, set.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bucks have the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
They'll throw it. That's complete. Mike Evans hits the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Mike Evans with a touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play, keeping everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. He cuts it right sideline. There's room to run. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos trim the lead to 1.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie, he's putting on a show.
Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball into the 35 to begin this drive. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. You're not seeing things wrong, folks. They are, in fact, lining up to punt on first down. It's fielded at the 14. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That'll be caught by Troy Franklin. And he's out to clear. Into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead on the first play of the drive. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. And sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Buccaneers 7. Buccs to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. It's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Down. 33.
A motion to tight end left.
Ready.
Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gives him a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On the double.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Drill green. Set.
Pass play on 1st and 10. It's a Buccs on the slant. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. Cut.
Going right side. Robinson with it. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Ready. Fight. 10 black. Set.
He's going to throw this one. Got a man. This is Evans. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go now. Yes, ready.
Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. Caught near the goal line. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Ready.
They are throwing it again. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Set. Hut.
Robinson. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Turned away from the goal line on the last snap. Need to make it 1 more yard here on 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Set. Hut.
They'll run. It's White. And this is going to end behind a line. A great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it now on 4th and goal. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Good point. Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Ready. Hut.
They'll run it with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Buccaneers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready. Go get him. Go get him.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
They'll run here on first down. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Oh, I said.
Nix. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, my son.
Harvey does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling it.
And they're going to score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paid dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's Evans making the catch outright. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Down. 60. Ready?
Short pass brought in. going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Here we go, set. Green jack. Seal, black. Hut, hut.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Fits it through the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Ready, ready, ready.
Sticking to the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Man, it's Marvin Mims. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That one gains 7. And that's good for Broncos first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Throwing again. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they make the stop. I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is
Running it after the penalty. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and closing on him for a loss. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Oh, my son!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He throws a bullet deep to the... This is brought in at the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Your body is your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about the
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Hold on, son.
Nix holds on to it. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Now we'll see them try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Buccaneers, 21. Buccs to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
50, green, ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Brought in right side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
14 yards.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Set.
Robinson on the massive hits. The ball's out. Looks like the Buccaneers made a heads-up play. Got on top of that one for the recovery. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Buccaneers tie us up 28-all.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
And the Broncos First down.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Gets some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Bails out of the pocket quick. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Nix from the gun. Comes for big yards on the right side. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing here, Nix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Buccaneers go to the nickel. 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for 1 play. And it's going to be a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Just really nice execution on his part to convert there. For the kicker to pay off, really the execution of his teammates. He works so much on situational opportunities, those minutes before halftime, and they maximized it.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The 1st half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the 2nd half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. And I guess they've had enough of this possession. They've got the punter out there on 1st down. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
They're on 17-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like, the 28. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down, because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Still going past the 40. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over the course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
We've set it downs from 37. Off the play fake, here's Nix. This one falls incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Nix. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Broncos 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
All set now. 1st and 10. It's Harvey straight ahead. Running in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Nix. On the move, hit it right. He tucks it and takes off. And they take this in for the score. The Broncos push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bo Nix touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
Buccs to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Johnson now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Smash. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Throwing the out route complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Here we go. You, yellow, black, 95, green jacket.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Ready.
They're going for this. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Dive up the middle. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Nix now to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Broncos lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this. Johnson with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Here's Robinson, start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It lead to some shuffle around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They work against the blitz. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down. 10 play.
No throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Completed over the middle. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Second and 3 now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Oh, my son.
To throw, here's Nix. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here, ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. It's his back. It's Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Let's go now. Cut.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So first down from the 41. Handoff goes to Dobbins, running left. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10.
In the red zone now. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Running forward with Dobbins. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Broncos keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. That's him on the quick hitter. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Give him 37 on the play. And the Bucks have the first. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. 1st and 10, around to Robinson. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Hits him on the out route. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the pass. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Ready?
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
60 red. 60 red. 10.
Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. Showing a little burst so far. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
40-yard line.
On second down, here's Dobbins. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action with Mix. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On the coverage.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Give now to the running back. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring in fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
The Bucks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To throw here on first down. He finds Evans, left side. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
This is second and 6 coming up.
Ready, set.
Pass play now. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Come on, set.
Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got third and long here. Trying for Evans, but it's intercepted. Picked off, Brandon Jones. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. And they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again.
Buccs to kick off for the Broncos.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Go now. Ready?
Back to work they go after the interception. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He brings it in. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look. And no, they faked it. And they were all over this one. They stopped him short, and the fake failed.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready?
It's an option right that begins this drive. And I'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you at first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Hold on.
Hand off now from the gun. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hold on, son.
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. And they're all over that screen, Bronk. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on